Court players are evaluating year-round now, during games and off-court activities, and there's always someone to watch with, colleges and universities in action.
Yeah, for me, I'd head to New Jersey, outside of where New York prospects are scouted, where people have games, but college scouts may not visit.
I like the idea of watching videos myself without leaving your desk. You can know known and unknown talent across.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action. Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Well, MP has told us that being an all-star is important to the way he wants to lead his team. And he's made it a goal to show everyone that he deserves that spot.
Well, MP's done pretty well, and I'd say he could very well be on his path to an all-star selection. I do think he needs to up his game a bit and really stay consistent at delivering top-shelf performances to be more of a shoo-in.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Sarr. De'Aaron Fox is out there with MP. Then there's Wemby'S, and it's Castle in at the 3. Porter's shot is off. Now here's Sarr, covered by Grimes from 10 feet away. Sarr misses. It's Grimes on the wing. He's covered by Fox. Doncic outside. Lets the 3 fly. San Antonio with a rebound. They're fresh off the win against the Pelicans.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Clock at 6. Pass to Castle. Takes the 3. And Grimes pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Doncic passes to Kessler. Now Grimes. Hart from long range. Good D by Sarr.
0 for 3 from the floor so far. Not the start they had in mind. They need to just take a breath, reset, and keep things simple.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, Burke, it's good.
Well, they missed their first 4 shots, but finally able to get one on the board. Sometimes you just need to see that first one go down.
Now here's Doncic, coming off a solid outing against Oklahoma City. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
The defense has to pay so much attention to Luka, and he knows he'll always have an option for a kick-out 3.
MP with it. Hard covering. Sarr. And finished off by Sarr.
Sarr using all of his length and athleticism to tell this league that he has arrived.
It's Grimes on the wing. He's guarded by Castle. Porter against MP. Count the basket.
Smart play there by Porter, working his way inside to find a reliable close-range look.
And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down, that's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., he completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Back to Doncic. Here's the 3, and the Lakers hit again from deep.
Stretching his range as far as it will go, Doncic is so impressive.
Doncic against MP. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Fox. Let's go with a 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Fox finds Wemby'S. And the dunk by Wemby'S.
Does he even have to jump? Do we have a vertical on Vic?
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths, so we need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Fox with a screen on Doncic. And here's MP. The stats he's putting up, impressive. Averaging around 30.5 points a game. Spurs need to get one up here. And there's Fox on the assist by MP. Fox has got his second bucket of the night.
Pure confidence. The moment the ball hits Fox's hands, he's letting it fly.
From deep, here's Doncic. And it's MP with a rebound. For San Antonio, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Castle. Here's Wemby'S. Oh, Wemby'S throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
Outside Grimes. Back to Doncic. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Doncic has got 7 points.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Porter with it. Now Sarr defending. Doncic, a screen on Fox. Pass to Hart. There's the 3. Here's Kessler. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Kessler to the rescue, using his size to win the rebound, and then quickly going on the attack himself.
The 3 is up. Sarr misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Oh, there's the alley. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Outside Porter. Over MP. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
The basket counts, and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Williams is checked in for Hart, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Grimes. Back to Doncic. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Wemby'S letting it go quick.
Dosunmu outside. Doncic right side. Fires from the line. Not enough on that one as it misses.
It can be tough to find space in the mid-range area. Probably should have passed that one up.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
The Spurs making a switch here. Bryant's checked in. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Well, Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Doncic against MP. Over MP. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Ayton. Back to MP. Now Wemby'S. Oh, he he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Doncic. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Wemby'S, screen on Doncic. Doncic against MP. Bryant outside. Back to MP. Pass to Wemby'S. Launches it. Rebound, the Lakers. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year. Dosunmu on the wing. He's guarded by Vassell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. McGowan's. He's checked in for San Antonio. San Antonio leading by 5. Vassell, a screen on Doncic. Inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
From deep, here's Doncic. And Bryant pulls it down. And for the Spurs, they're shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
From deep, here's Doncic. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
MP looking around. Bryant outside. From behind the arc. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Burke's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Lakers trail by 10. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
MP inside. He's covered by Dosunmu. And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic against MP. From outside the arc. And Bryant pulls it down. San Antonio leading by 13. MP outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Dosunmu, the pass to Doncic. Off target from outside.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Vassell. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Doncic grabs the miss. 1 second left. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
James is out there with Dosunmu. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Robert Williams. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Sarr misses. Lakers trail by 11. Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Williams. Who poked away. Stolen by Kessel. To the paint. And stolen by Williams. To the inside. Here's Dosunmu. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
6 to shoot. Wemby'S finds MP. Kept alive. Fox with a screen on James. Pass to Castle. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game. Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New Orleans really lit up the floor. He came away with 34 points, and he was dialed in from long distance. But remember, he also was great on the stripe. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff there, Allie. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on, see if he can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Dosunmu, tightly guarded. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Well, to play great defense, teams have to provide help. But how do you avoid overhelping?
It's a great question, B.A., and it's like anything in the game. Basketball is a game of decisions. I think people look at it and they talk about athletic ability and they talk about skills, which are both important. But the best players and the best teams are the best decision makers, and the same thing goes as to when to help and when to stay home on shooters.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Fox has got the ball here for the Spurs. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Oh, Wemby'S hitting from deep.
Well, you got to get out on that. Wemby'S certainly has the touch from three-point range.
On the wing, MP. He's covered by Dosunmu. Fox against Porter. Wow, the athleticism of Fox.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
Luka Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And here's Porter outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his third assist of the night.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Dosunmu for three. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
MP outside. Wemby'S, screen on Williams. MP finds Wemby'S. Oh, who else? Wemby'S.
Man, Wemby'S looking unstoppable.
Well, Stan, the big man, Victor Wemby'S, has set a new standard for shot blocking.
Yeah, look, B.A., we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Williams passes to Porter. Doncic against Castle to halt the run. Offensive board. Williams. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, every team needs a guy like Williams who's willing to do the dirty work.
Here's Burke. Last game he had 34 points. Here he goes. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Doncic passes to Williams. Now here's Porter. Kicks it to Doncic. There's the triple. The Luka 3. Money.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, forcing the defense to extend out.
Doncic against MP. Williams grabs the board. Lakers trail by 12. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Rebound by San Antonio. Wemby'S got rebound number 7 tonight. MP, a screen on Doncic. Fox for 3. The 3-ball is good for Fox.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Williams passes to Porter. And here's Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Over Kessel. Again, Doncic missing. Spurs lead by 15. Here's Burke. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and then some.
And San Antonio making a change here. Ayton's checked in. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching.
And so MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. To the left wing. Sarr has the open look. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Pass to Kessler. Here's Hart. Outside Grimes. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by San Antonio. MP with it. DeSumo picks him up. Sarr passes to MP. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Sarr.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Kessler against Ayton. DeSumo outside. Knocks it down from distance. DeSumu's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
And here's MP from outside. Kessler with a rebound.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
DeSumo outside. MP with the block.
Yeah, a timely intervention by MP. He knew just when to attack the shot.
And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Friday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for Fox. Doncic against Castle. Doncic passes to Grimes. Hart with a screen on MP. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. He's really been spectacular lately. Here's your Western Conference Player of the Week, Victor Wembanyama.
He has been the complete package and more over this stretch. I can't think of another guy who has taken his team's needs upon himself like he has. He's a one-man army out there.
Rupert, he's checked in for San Antonio. MP outside. On the wing, Vassell. Back to Burke. Up and over Doncic. MP no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Here's DeSumo. The rebound by the Spurs. MP outside. Fires for three. Hart pulls it in. Lakers trail by 18. Pass to DeSumo. Hart with a screen on Vassell. Back to Doncic. It's Grimes on the wing. Kessler a screen. And finished off by Kessler.
Inexcusable defense. You can't let Kessler get established inside like this.
Ayton, a screen on Doncic. MP up top, guarded by Doncic. Vassell's shot is good.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
And Los Angeles making a change here. De Silva's checked in. McGowan's, he's checked in for San Antonio. The drive by MP, lays it up and banks it in. Burke's got 20 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. From 7 feet away, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Give him 20.
And when he puts it all together, look at the kind of night Luka can have. Wow.
And Ayton gets it to go. It's stolen by MP. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action.
And for that game against the Celtics, coin toss. In fact, I'm going to make a prediction. This game goes to the last shot.
Jets. Now let's talk about that lopsided first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Los Angeles Lakers. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. They've got MP. Castle is out there with Alexander Sarr. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Wemby'S in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Doncic. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Castle.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Another shot. And Wemby'S lays it up and in. Wemby'S got 15.
Yeah, that's tough. You can't even box out Wemby'S. He'll just reach right over you.
Kessler, a screen on Fox. Outside Porter. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 4th rebound in this one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Brian?
Thank you, Allie. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
Well, this is not what they envisioned coming out of the break, missing their first 3 shots.
Three-pointer, Fox. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Hart. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Hart's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they get one to... Ball now 1 for 4 to start the 3rd quarter.
MP outside. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 22.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
And here's Doncic outside. Kessler passes to Porter. Here's Doncic. Rebound San Antonio. Down low. Back to Burke. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the 3rd quarter. And that one's good.
Well, that's on the defense. How did they let MP get deep positioning like that?
Doncic passes to Kessler. Now here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Outside Hart. To the middle. And finished off by Kessler.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Wemby'S finds Fox. Now MP. He's got 26. And it's blocked by Kessler.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
And so MP will bring it up for the Spurs. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the 2nd half. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It goes on Josh Hart.
You know, guys, there's really no substitute for the effort MP brings.
And both free throws good for MP. Doncic with it. Give him 20. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And let's take a look now at the best rebounders in the league this season. Victor Wembanyama, #1.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 23.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the 2nd half.
MP, the pass to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Yeah, flat-out dominant score. Wemby's ability to capitalize from anywhere on the floor is what makes him so dangerous.
Doncic finds Kessler. Now Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Now here's MP. 28 points for him. Outside Wembanyama. And the three off target.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Pass to Porter. Again, Los Angeles.
I mean, he's doing all he can. He needs help out there.
Takes a step back. That's good from Wemby'S on the assist by MP. Wemby'S got 6 here in the quarter. Outside Grimes. Doncic against Castle. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. Doncic outside. Three-pointer, no good. Spurs lead by 23. MP with it. Now Doncic defending. Wemby'S against Hart. Castle for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Castle's got 11 points.
Always ready to fire. Castle wasting no time.
It's Grimes on the wing. 4-3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Porter. Pass to Grimes. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
And Los Angeles making a change here. DeSumu's checked in. Ayton, he's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Vassell comes in for MP. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Castle outside. Grimes with the ball. Castle covering. Oh, nice shot by Grimes. Grimes has got 5 points now in the quarter. Spurs lead by 23. Fox the pass to Wemby'S. San Antonio, Sarge checked in for Ayton, and Burke is subbed in for Vassell. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. The shot by James, no good.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Yeah, there simply aren't many defenders who can hope to block Victor's shot. Sometimes fouling is your only option.
Free throw good, Wemby'S. So hits one and misses one at the line.
One of the most unique prospects the game has ever seen. Wemby'S' height and versatility make him a generational talent.
Castle for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. San Antonio on top, running away with it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
Well, that is what coaches want from their point guards. Set others up, play the game the right way.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Michael Porter. DeSumo is out there with James. Then there's Robert Williams. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. So it's Los Angeles now. James passes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Now DeSumo. Williams with the screen. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
2 emphatic points from Robert Williams.
And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Grady. Knocks it loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Now Wemby'S. Williams defending from the wing. Wemby'S, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Back to Porter. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, getting a bump on Porter, it's a common strategy defensively, but he knows that, and he's ready for it.
Fox outside. Takes it inside. Oh, Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
And you look around the league, 30 different organizations, each with their own cultures. What did you look for as a player, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., winning always comes first. But after that, you're looking at resources and how they care for their players. That's where teams are trying to separate themselves these days.
Wemby'S, screen on James. James against MP. Castle for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. James outside. Pass to Porter. Back to James. And he lobs it up top. The putback.
And after playing the first half without a single turnover, he's gotten a little careless since the break.
Luka Doncic is checked in for James. Spurs lead by 18. MP outside. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Porter against Castle. Puts it up from 17. Again, Porter missing. For San Antonio, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. MP against Williams. Burke. And the layup is good off the glass. MP has got 34.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And here's Porter outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 7th assist here tonight. MP outside. Pass to Wemby'S. Wemby'S screen. Clock at 6. The offensive rebound. Now Los Angeles with it. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Porter from outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Spurs lead by 14. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. Burke's got 16 in the second half. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Sarr. Here we go, 1-on-1. Castle misses. Porter looks it over. DeSumo outside. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Wemby'S got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. MP against Doncic. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP with the block.
Oh, man. MP met him at the summit.
Fires the three. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Oh, Fox with a steal. Spurs lead by 16. Here's Burke into the lane.
Punching it in on the drive. MP doesn't mess around when he's got a lane to the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Some changes now for the Lakers. Hart comes in for Williams, and it's Grimes in for Dosunmu. On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Porter. Doncic right side. Shot clock at 6. Here's Kessler, covered by Wemby'S. Kessler with a bucket.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
To the inside. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Grimes. Here's Kessler. Pass to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by MP.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Fox. And here's MP from outside. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic, a screen on Castle. Doncic outside, puts up a 3, knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 26.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
So that brings him up to 4 fouls. So he's forced to hold himself back a little now, which may make him a target for the offense.
Pass to Porter. Sarr against Hart. Back to Porter. Outside Grimes. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. MP outside. Going inside. Strong finish on the drive by MP.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Outside Porter. From downtown, San Antonio with a rebound. MP outside. Sarr with a screen on Hart. MP, the pass to Fox. From deep, Wemby'S. The Lakers with a rebound. Hart's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Kessler, a screen on Castle. Oh, deflected. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Six to shoot. Porter.
Hard to score with MP right in your shirt.
Oh, can't hit the jumper. Outside Fox. Here's Castle. Takes a 3. It's off. Now Doncic. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Here's MP. Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And that's what you get with MP. Relentless and can score in a variety of ways.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of. Much appreciated, Jeff.